Finally, good morning. Good morning. And it is a good morning. It's beautiful sunshine outside. It's cold enough to freeze the butt off the brass monkey or whatever it is that saying is. It is really cold. But we have the sunshine. It's got the potential of warming up through the day, I'm sure. Blue skies, beautiful. And that's for Michaela and everyone, actually. So I'm Boundy, psychic medium, bringing you the daily Lenormand card spread reading. Now, because it's a work day, I do need to get moving with it. And yes, Nat is agreeing it is chilly today. So definitely it is chilly today. Oh, I nearly forgot to pop that up in my stream because there will be the destinations that will be able to take that one. That's just the psychic on .online, the website. So, oh, goodness gracious. And good morning to Kay. Lovely to have you here with all those beautiful hearts. I love it. And that is the website there. So for those that would like the more detailed readings at any point in time, just book in. And Sharon, good morning to you. I wonder if you're still in bed yet. Keeping warm and cozy, because I know I took as long as I could before I got out of bed this morning. And Kim, good morning to you. And there we go. Now, we'll go over to the cards. So connect in with your spiritual mediums, the methods, whichever way you bring in those messages. And here we have the cards. And I think I might just zoom in on them a little bit more at the moment. Oh, well, let's just wait. Here we've got the fairy tale card cover for those that haven't seen it, who may be watching in a replay as well and want to know what the cards are. Right, let's just have a look there closer. And here we have a lovely owl card. Let's bring that up. Being unique is better than being perfect. And I find that our imperfection actually is. Our imperfection is our perfection. And we are unique in that. It's just a wonderful way to be. If we're all the same, wouldn't it be just dang boring? And good morning to those, or good evening, or whatever, to those who are from the other sides of the world in various places of abode, and especially to the soulpreneurs people. I am transmitting. The live stream is going out there as well. So here we have it. What we've got is the fan spread again. It is the one I will be concentrating for a while yet. So we've got here the bear, the coffin, and the crossroads that is supporting, and I've just zoomed in a little bit too much, haven't I? The mice. There we go. So here we've got the mice. Now, mice and coffin are the main step. Oh, sorry, just had to have a look, see what was causing the noise. There's some people who are walking past with their baby in a pram. So there you go. And, oh, you're up in an hoodie and your fluffy slippers. Oh, I must organise an hoodie for myself too, but by then it'll be summer and I'll wait till next year. And yes, Oreo's going off. And we've got Sam. Oh, good morning, Sam. You're up early. Lovely to see you here. And Caitlin. Whoops, I've missed that one. Hang on. Morning, Caitlin. That's a funny one, that. Anyway, good morning, Corinna. Morning, Ross. Sounds like a lot of action. It is because Oreo tends to be a lot more vocal than what Peanuts ever was. And when Tilly joins in, it's a ruckus here, I can tell you. And I'm hopeful that they will be returning home this weekend or a little later through next week. Oh, the dogs have joined in. Yes, they have. A nice little orchestration. Well, it's not an orchestration because it's only the single dog. You wouldn't think that one dog would make so much noise, but he does. He really does. And JC's looking around now. Yeah, and I bet you Molly is too at Sharon's place. Anyway, let's get back to it. Here we are with our card spread. Delightful, isn't it? The bear, the coffin, the crossroads, and the mice. Let's read from the guidebook. I will, because some of you may not remember what the little stories are, and because it is particularly the fairy tale cards. I'm not familiar with how the author created what is the meanings behind all of these. And Shaz, you're using your headphones. That makes it a little easier. Well, does it cut out my noise? No. Here we go with the bear. The keywords are protector, strength, maternal instinct, authority. So Rose Red and Snow White's mother allows a bear into their home. She's a strong woman, so has no fear of the bear. The girls play with the bear, who in turn becomes their friend and protector. The two girls encounter an ungrateful dwarf who has stolen the bear's treasures. They see the bear kill the dwarf, but then the bear shapeshifts into a handsome prince. Because Snow and Rose kept his secret, he marries Snow and his brother marries Rose. It was the mother's initial instinct to trust the bear that led the girls to their new lives. This reminds us that maternal instinct is strong. Due to her allowing the bear in, his friendship to the girls brought them a fierce guardian and eventually loving husbands. So the bear card reminds us of the strength of a mother's heart. Let your own intuition as a parent stand you in good stead in times of trouble. If you're not a parent, look to those who served as guardians in your life. It can also point towards jealousy and envy if there are ill-favoured cards nearby. Well, no, there's not. So someone may have the heart of the greedy dwarf. Consider the bear a cautionary tale. So that's what the story is around the bear. It's Rose Red and Snow White's mother. So there we go. That's those two. Now we've got the coffin. That is, I'm just trying to think. That one is Snow White's. Is that Snow White's? Let's have a look. It is another one of the Snow White stories and derivatives. And Molly doesn't hear as well. Okay. So there you go. So she didn't hear that second bout of barking. Coffins, keywords, ending, death, transformation, sad times. So from Snow White, the Brothers Grimm version, we see her coffin draped for mourning. Coffin cards about death. When you see this card, remember that Snow White's youthful life with the dwarves stopped here. Her new adult life would begin when she was awakened by the prince. There was a great deal of sadness when her 7 dwarf companions found Snow White dead. They placed her in the glass coffin so that they could mourn her while still seeing her beautiful face. The prince's cloak drapes the coffin because his love alone can revive Snow White. When she awakens, she's been transformed into a princess. Never forget that old ways must end before change and progress occur. Where the coffin appears, I won't read that one. So change and progress occur once the old ways end. So that's the message I'm feeling is definitely that part for here. And it is deciding. Let's have a look with the crossroads. And that is the path, decision, direction, choices. Definitely that. The path taken remains a quintessential motif in the world of fairy tale. So many a hero and heroine is made at this crucial point. The road you take will influence everything else that happens. So that's what this one is about. So it is about the deciding. We know we've got a protection from the loving mother energy, and it is going to bring that transformation once we decide. You know, we need to have that letting go of what is old so that we can then transform and take that new path. So that's what this is about. And now we're going to look at the mice, and that is the story of keywords. First is worry, anxiety, theft, and damages. So in fairy tales, mice and rats are pests. So in a famous poem from Robert Browning, rats nearly destroy an entire town. Here we see the mice of Hamelin who, along with the rats, crept into every nook and cranny they could. Their presence created a situation that required an expert. That expert was the Pied Piper, but the town stole from the piper. As the saying goes, you must pay the piper. The Pied Piper had to resort to a theft of his own. He stole the children of Hamelin, playing them a tune on the same flute he used to get rid of the mice. The adults were riddled with worry for their families, so they paid the piper's price. When you see this card, remember that story. So damages and losses come from this card, including the high potential for theft, mice chew and gnaw, causing worry and anxiety. This card reminds you to be vigilant, for someone may be out to take what is yours. The mice card can also mean stress when it falls near a health card, which we don't have. But it is the warning and potential of that theft, the theft of the transformation that is going to bring. What I'm feeling from this one is that the temptation to not continue through with getting rid of what you don't need anymore that is old. Allowing that is going to bring forward that transformation. It's going to keep you in that stagnant place if you haven't paid the piper, so to speak. So it's keeping an eye too on what is happening around you, so that you have that forewarning of what is potentially not quite right, and really tapping into your own energies around this, and really opening up to that awareness, so that you can know when the mice are around, so to speak, when there is that sense of a bit of danger, using caution, all of that. But it does bring us to that choices we're making and that new pathway. So it does still have that promise of what is going to be new and positive, because once you've paid the piper, what happens? The children came back and everything went well with the village. So it is having that in the central position and that handle of the fan, so to speak. Yes. And I'm just going to show up what has Sandra got, because your phrase, your summaries are really good. Once we make a decision, don't let the what ifs get to us. Yeah, make the decision. Act on. Keep it moving forward. And that's a wonderful summary. It is the change and transformation that is possible. Keep it moving forward. Don't let it stagnate, and have the mice play. Right, that's a wonderful little spread. Thank you so much for everyone being here as well, especially waiting for the start. It was another little late start. I'd forgotten to actually turn the computer on early enough, because I had done a full switch off last night. And it takes ages for it to reboot, I can tell you. Anyway, that's only minor technical details, isn't it? So thank you for being here. Just keep being the best you that you can, who you are, in all of the fullness of you, right from that heart center, and bring that essence out. And thank you, Nat. Lovely to have that. Wonderful. Thank you. So keep moving forward. Make your choices well. And namaste until tomorrow. Bye.